All right, David here with Future Trading. On the incoming data, I, wanted to state to you that the bar was blue, so that's why I'm doing this now. On the last video I shot, uh, I didn't have the platform on, so that's my fault there. If you watched that video here, the bar was just green; it didn't have the outline. I should have cut the platform on, so I do apologize for that. However, there's a blue outline here, so we should be able to hold this bar. Uh, but the overnight activity. Um, this is a problem. All right, so that means more selling has to come in some regard. Now, hopefully, that's not the case, and we can go ahead and just give that test down, form that wick, and then just take off to the upside. But coming into this 6 o'clock activity right here, we're not doing what we're supposed to do in order to turn this around right now. This is going to be a blue outline bar in the next let's say 8 minutes. So from the blue outline, they don't pose to get back past that bar. You can see right here we came in without the outline, and we kind of rolled right over. I'm hoping that that's not going to be the case here. We need to hold Thursday's activity, and definitely if we're unable to do that, if we get a trap range here, typically that happens right about 3 bars, get trapped inside here, and then you finally go ahead and get that break. Now it can extend itself beyond that, but oftentimes here's an example of it right here. One, two, three, trapped inside of here, and just the body itself, and then you get the break. So if we get trapped today, look forward to possibly just go ahead and head back out. We had the blue outline from the pivot up over the last night activity. We had the blue outline come in, and it drifted up even a bit higher. But we had the blue outline here on this bar from. Let me just kind of move this out the way just for now. We had the blue outline here on the activity from Friday. We managed to poke our head right above it. They gave the test, and then of course yesterday when they came up, they dropped right down. I told you in the last video that we had the blue outline from above as well as below, and that would be somewhat interesting because we had the wicks here, all right, several wicks, and that's the key. And so the one from above clearly held on the open of yesterday, and it just dropped right down. All right, so now uh, we would have to hold this respectfully in order to get this to go right back up. I would expect that to happen, but given, like I said, the 6 o'clock bar coming in right now, we're not doing what we're supposed to do, and this is setting itself up for a further move down. We have the range coming in, and this is something I definitely want to stress to you, the time window. I put it in the last video, and here it is. And then, of course, like I said, you can use the consecutive closes. These are the price action techniques I'm going to be putting out to try to get you closer to the activity. This is just a more of a broad stroke, but there's some things I can tell you that can get you really, really close. And so right now we're setting up that range, and here it is, 6:15, 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can see they're kind of making that high right here. You had the bar with the outline, the red bar with the outline, and we, tested it and we fell back down. We're forming one right now with the green bar with the outline, and so will it hold from below and then just race back up? We're definitely going to have to see. You can kind of see it coming in here, red bar with the outline, red bar with the outline. They had one here, but they managed to pull right up on it, kiss the back of it, and go ahead and turn. So right now, again, they're pushing the envelope a bit in what they're doing. So hopefully they can get back up. You had it here with the outline. They kind of leaned over, pushed up, but they're forming that top. And so I'm definitely concerned that this may not lead to much. This may just be a move back up to the center of the chart here. Again, this the blue bar with the outline. It can push a bit more, so it may come back up here. My main concern is what happened here, and of course, they pulled into it, and again, with that hourly setting itself up with the 6 o'clock bar not performing as it should, it's going to lead to this maybe being the high, the range for a while. Now hopefully at 9:30 when they come in, things will begin to turn back around because we have the wicks here. Let me take this out of screen. We have the wicks here, all right. Now with the levels, they need to get a consecutive closes pretty immediate. So they may, poke their head below. Hopefully they'll come back up, just trap that activity, and that just be the end of it, and we go ahead and move. If not, it's definitely expected for them to try to hold this area. Now, my concern is if they try to do that shoulder break and how fast they can get those consecutive closes beneath this level. will definitely let me know, what's going to happen. Now, of course, I will have to come back and do, just another video to let you know how it played out. But this this shouldn't be a problem. I don't think this shouldn't be a problem. We should be able to, maintain. Two leg removal is important. I'll just put that in front of you, and they can knock out this leg here. They should knock out this one. All right, so that's another little piece of nugget for you. One, this is two. You shouldn't get past the second leg. So that's something that, again, if you're new to trading, hopefully that'll help you out. So if they manage to break below here, just as I told you with the consecutive closes here, okay, you get a bar. If you can get two closes above it, here's a bar on the bottom, one, two, they can move higher and they're pushing higher. I know the risks suck at that point because you're, seeing that, hey, I got to cover at least three bars. But if you know how to trade it, again, this is some broad stroke stuff. If you know how to trade it, you know that the risk is not it's not so much the risk that you need to be concerned about, respectfully now, is whether or not the probability is really high that your target can get hit. And so I'm not telling you, hey, you see something with three bars, just jump in it and expect a big target. It just depends on how you want to go about it. Now we're going into this mid with no outline on the last couple bars. So, excuse me, there should definitely be a chance that, we may possibly lean back over. So there's no outline here, and that's a problem. So again, if you watch any more of my videos, I'm gonna try to again do as much as I can to give you stuff that again you can apply right away and get it to work immediately. Again, so I really appreciate you taking the time to watch, and I'll be back with the update. Take care.